Now then, I want to look at the R2CW. So for those people listening, that's the Rotherhithe to Canary Wharf ferry service. How much do you think that's going to cost Londoners?
Well, I don't have the exact figure at the moment, and the reason for that is that this is in the early stages. We're looking at what land purchases may be required and where those land purchases would be, particularly on the south side of the river. We're also exploring what sort of technology might be applied and what the market could deliver in terms of the greenest possible ferry. Actually, it's quite challenging because there aren't, when you look around the world, easily deliverable green ferries at the moment. So we might have to consider whether we at least explore the options for some hybrid ferries in this regard. So there is a sort of headline number allocated to in the business plan, but it is very much at a working level and just for some of the early stages of exploration of this. My imperative is to get on with this as quickly as I can, notwithstanding some of the challenges with the land purchase and with some of the other commercial issues. It's pleasing to see that we have got good support, for example, from Canary Wharf on the north side, and I'm sure we'll get on and deliver this, and it will be a great boost for access across the river at that location.
So you have a figure allocated for it. Have you an additional contingency figure for that?
Well, not yet.
And then do you have the other contingency that you'll need on top of that?
Well, not yet. But of course, the business plan is a 5-year rolling plan. So I'm convinced that we have enough in the plan for next year and for what we can envisage for the following 4 years. But clearly, were we to be in a more developed state, which we will be by this time next year, then the business plan will reflect that. This is a real priority, just for the avoidance of doubt. This is absolutely something that we want to do.
So as a priority, when do you see people actually being able to use the ferry?
Well, again, that depends on the technology, and I'm not trying to be evasive here. It genuinely is a discussion that we're having ourselves with the supply chain, with potential manufacturers, with potential operators as well, actually, is how quickly we can do it. So I've said, I pushed my team, I'm sure if they were here they would say this, very hard on pinning them down to a date, but what I don't want to do is give an artificially optimistic date here that can't be delivered because we haven't done all the groundwork yet. There is more work to do before I can categorically tell you that.
Okay.